producers, Jungle Juicians.
Is that the name we're going with?
Junglatians of the juice.
How do we?
I don't know, bro.
Junglatians. I like that.
Good. It's good. A little less raggedy this time. Every time we strive to be less raggedy with it. We actually got the mic set up this time. You know what I'm saying?
You actually get real audio, not some speakers through our mics.
Last episode was some bullshit. We apologize. Ward, we're definitely gonna have to have you back, bro.
100%. Yeah,
dog. For the people like me whose radio just decides to just stop working overnight, we listen to music or whatever on our headphones while we're driving, which we don't recommend, but gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, I couldn't hear shit of the episode, man, through the headphones, like over the car. So,
and that's crazy because your car's quiet as fuck.
Yeah, but I was on the highway.
Oh, okay, yeah, so it's more wind.
All types of shit going on, but yeah, we here. Just had a 2.3 out of 5 dining experience.
Oh, that was out of 5? I thought it was out of 10.
Out of 10.
Bro, I'm not giving it out of 10. You're wildin'.
23%.
It wasn't nasty. It was just such, like, badly executed.
It was... I didn't have any.
Yeah, you're correct.
What it sounded like was leftovers.
The what?
On the disappointment scale, though.
Well, that's relative to how high you set your expectations. I didn't set it crazy high.
20.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, for me, it's like I just want to eat, so I'm not looking for 5 stars. But 2.2. See how it went down? 2.2
out of 5.
I was at 2.3. Now it's 2.2.
Yeah, but is it still out of 5?
Yeah, out of 5.
So that's what? That's a 4.4 out of 10. Right. Math
I guess if you look at it like that.
I'm just thinking percentage-wise, like if you wanted them to.
I'll give it a 2.
Just getting a word.
It's just gonna keep going down.
Yeah, because 4.4 is almost 5, and there's no way.
Well, 4.4 out of 10 would be almost a 5, so it would be almost halfway.
Right.
I don't know. It sounded like some recooked ass, reheated leftovers.
Yeah. So the fries. Look, I had a panini. Which, let's go in on this fucking panini. That shit tasted like some shit they made, they baked, right, in the oven, let it sit, preserved it, maybe even overnight, in like some saran wrap shit, and then fucking when they get the order, they throw that shit back in the oven. So it's like double cooked. They got that weird, like, hard cardboard texture with a little bit of softness. Yeah. And then it's a fucking panini. It's not supposed to be like. It looked like the grinder bread. I don't know. I'm used to having paninis, especially they had it on the picture with like Wonder Bread looking bread. You know what I mean?
I thought a panini was like a specific kind of bread, or I'm thinking like a flatbread thing.
Yeah, you're thinking flatbread, but it's usually on like sliced bread, not on a loaf of bread.
Oh, okay. You know and then you press that shit.
Panini, and then you press that shit, and then you get those nice golden brown lines going down the middle. Bro, you
I don't remember seeing none of that
shit, bro. That's not the picture. Y'all had some like iStock Google image for your shit.
Yeah.
And then you served me some whole different shit. The eggplant was.
That's what that was. I was wondering.
It's a joke. It's a fucking joke. And then same thing, and the same thing with the fries. It was like some double fried fries. Like they fried it, got cold. They wanted to serve it hot, so they threw it in the fryer again. My brother used to work at Wendy's. He could attest to that's something that they do. Don't say y'all don't.
You get lazy in there, man. It's fast food.
Damn.
Fast food.
That's crazy.
Hey.
I never thought about it.
Yo, man, the coleslaw.
Bro, the coleslaw. This man went upstairs and seasoned it himself.
You ever eat some shit that was so bland and so bad you had to go upstairs and season that shit yourself? And then you glad you didn't really tip the driver like that because you had to do half the work? It'd be like that. 2 stars.
Alright, yeah, 2
out
if
of
it's
10.
stars, that makes sense. 2 stars out of 10 makes sense. Yeah.
Government is 90%.
based on what I saw, based on the wing that I saw. That was before I even saw
The wing.
like
Let's talk
or
about the
heard
wings.
anything about what you had.
Should have taken a picture of that for this podcast. That was a clown.
The wing was, for viewers, the size of my pinky. For anyone listening, think of how big your pinky is. I don't know. It was a bone. It was a bone with sauce.
That shit
on it.
was
There
a chicken
no
nugget,
fucking
man.
meat
Get
on
that
it.
shit out of here.
Not even, bro. I would be way happier with a
chicken nugget with a bone in it.
Chicken nugget got more meat, even with a bone in it. You stick two flat bones through the middle of a chicken nugget, you still got more meat on that wing than what that wing was. They took the
Sergio's,
bones.
we gonna get you the fuck up out of here, bro. You serving chicken nuggets with bones in them. What's wrong with you?
Calling it wings.
And then you got the nerve to serve some New York cheesecake and call it New York. New York find out, they gonna stomp you out. Tim's and everything.
We didn't even
What y'all
get.
did.
Yeah.
Yo, this
New
cheesecake
Yorkers about to put the Tims on you. Like,
had a soggy crumb about this thick, right? Like standard crumb thickness with like 10 parts cream cheese, bro.
10 parts.
That shit was like 2 inches, a 2-inch wall of cream cheese on a soggy ass crust that was soggy because it couldn't even handle all that shit.
Terrible. Terrible.
Tiramisu was frozen. Terrible tiramisu.
I saw that getting torn up. It was a brick. It was like them
flavor-
icy snowballs you find on the side of the road.
Yeah, no. Shit was like sparkling with the crystals. Yeah, that shit, Sergio's. I'm disappointed.
Can we talk about the
But I'm no
mozzarella
longer
sticks?
hungry. Yeah, oh. Listen, y'all. Y'all gonna have to join the Patreon and hear that shit. Nah, yo, these motherfuckers, man. So my brother got some chicken wings, and then he's like, after I made the order, he's like, yo, does that come with anything like fries or anything? He's like, oh shit, I don't want to eat just wings. That's not gonna fill me up. So I was like, all right, bet. Boom, I call him up, and I asked, yo, does that come with any sides? They're like, nah. First of all, they had to get me somebody else because the dude that was speaking was like just got off the boat coming from Italy. Couldn't understand shit I was saying. I couldn't understand shit he was saying.
It was
so he got me
mutual.
somebody.
It was a mutual thing.
Yeah, nah. We both agreed to get somebody else get himself the fuck up out of there. So he's like, okay, my friend. So it's not working. So
Yeah.
I got you, Rebecca. So Rebecca picks up the phone and we're talking, and yeah, they don't do it. And so I ask, can we get some extra mozzarella sticks? This bitch gonna tell me, nah. She goes, yeah, okay, I got you, da, da, da. And I'm like, so how much are there? This bitch has the nerve to tell me
8 something.
they're like $8.
8 something. So it's not just $7.99. It's 8 and some change. Like, you need $9 to cover that because they wanted cash too. They wanted cash on top of the purchase. Like, hand the driver cash to add an item.
Listen to the sack on this broad. I ask her how many sticks come with it because I'm thinking, oh shit, this about to be a variety pack, family pack. You know what I mean? We about to get down. We about to be able to hop in this box of cheese sticks. 8 cheese sticks. Mozzarella sticks. 8.
Okay.
$1 a mozzarella stick. Like I was saying, that's probably got to be the illest come up of 2021. Like,
How much you think it costs to make that? If you were to make it yourself, how much would you spend on making 8 mozzarella sticks?
bro, 25 cents I feel like is reasonable per monster.
Yeah. If you said anything over $1, I was gonna look at you
Hell,
crazy.
well, I said over $1. I'm losing my mind over $8. There's no way. I'm saying per stick though. What are you saying?
Per stick? Oh yeah, around 25 cents a stick, I guess. I mean, because you got to think if you're getting like, if you get like a brick of mozzarella, or if you get like the cheese sticks themselves, or whatever, not even that costs too much. If If you get like a brick of it, shave it off, batter it up, fry it up.
I'm just saying, think about it like this. How much did you pay for like 10 mozzarella? What do they usually serve? Like 15?
I think like 10 might be
A
normal.
little under 15, 10. Let's say 10.
10's probably
you'd
normal.
expect to pay like maybe
$3.99.
4 if they're busting. Like if they're top grade, like they're just flaky, they're cooked perfect, cheese
Fat.
on 10, marinara right. You all had that right. You all had that shit that hit, that crunchy shit. Yeah, if you got it like that, 10 out of 10, I'll throw four toletes for that shit.
I'll throw 4 and I'll throw like $1 tip on the whole order. I'll pay for
Right,
it.
I'll pay for that. You know, I'll splurge. But goddamn, this, I don't even want to know.
$1 a stick. And just based on what everything else was, you know them shits were gonna be ass.
Yeah,
There
absolutely.
was, you were gonna get
Absolutely.
them, like you would have been like, damn, yeah, these got to be good for $8. And then they show up, you would have opened it up, taken a bite. You ever eat a mozzarella stick that's just like solid in the middle?
Nick, that's blasphemous, and you should lose your job.
100%, 100%.
behind that, because you had one job and it wasn't
Melt this
understood.
fucking cheese.
It wasn't understood. The whole experience of a mozzarella stick is what?
That stretch.
Right. Viewers back home. Agreed. So we judge a mozzarella stick largely on how far that cheese go before it snap and how it come out. You know, is it smooth or is it like hard? Like how melted is it? It's got to be right.
I hate them ones that be solid, bro. Like, I can't think of anywhere specific that I've gotten it, but I know I've eaten them solid.
It ruins your day.
Yeah.
It ruins your day.
I'd rather just eat the cheese stick without the shit on it at that point.
Right.
Like, I want 3 feet of cheese.
Like if I wanted string cheese, I would have gone to the gas station and got string cheese.
100%. And it still would have cost less.
Maybe I would have rolled a piece of bread around it and called it a day.
Throw that bitch in the air fryer real quick.
Thank you, Sergio's. Appreciate the fine dining experience.
Gave us something to talk about. That's about it.
Yeah.
I didn't even eat any of the food. I didn't order from them. I just, secondhand experience was bad enough.
Secondhand disappointment.
That's literally what it is, man. Fuck them.
It's just the worst, man. It's like when you take McDonald's fries. Have you ever had McDonald's fries and then you wanted to save them bitches and then you microwave them? You never did that. Never. Bro.
No, I've done it before.
Yeah.
I've done that shit. I've done that with pretty much everything I've ever gotten from there. I've heated up at some point.
And
It was never good.
Hell no.
Never good.
Hell no.
If it's not straight out the fryer, whatever the fuck they're cooking it in, into the bag, out the window, into your car, into your mouth, there's no other way to eat it where it's gonna be good.
The definition of fast food is you gotta make it fast, you get it fast, and you better eat that shit fast.
And that shit coming out fast.
Yeah. Yeah, dog. What up, jungle juicians, juicers, juiceians, junglatians?
Junglatians. I kind of rock with that one right now, man. Junglatians. We can go with that.
Junglatians,
Get something more
Juicidians.
solid. Huh? Juicidians? Junglatian Juicidians. Just create a whole new species. That's such a long name. What up, Junglatian Juicidians? Whatever the fuck. Can't say that shit every time.
Hell no.
I
Juicidians.
don't even want to spell that.
Junglatians, Juicidians. That's really hard to say.
It's hard to remember.
What the fuck are we talking about today, man?
So, yeah, today, I don't know. I mean, when's the last time we've seen each other? Last time we were doing an episode?
Been about
Was it we?
a month and some change.
About a month and some change. No, it's definitely been a week. Definitely 7 days, almost to the
You're supposed
hour.
to be fact checking, bro. It looks so
I
perplexed.
wish I had a camera on.
It's so perplexed. Like, oh shit, you right.
I didn't even hear that.
Nah, I'm gonna
Nah,
make you
nothing.
work because I be capping all day on this podcast.
But yeah, it's been a week, so I mean, what you been up to for the past week? I know you've had a few things going on.
Just trying to get the money straight, man. Moving out my apartment, and just some shifts going on in life right now. I want to spare you the details, but yeah, man, just some transitioning going on.
Word.
And making music more often. I have spending a lot more time at the studio, so definitely making beats, rapping. Last night, me and Noah actually, I pulled him to the side. I was like, "Yo, bro, you want to learn how to make some beats?" And yeah, I showed him because I like showing people how to use a machine. It's so user friendly.
Yeah, it's intuitive as fuck.
You can get started really easy.
Mm-hmm.
So I was doing that with Dylan before we got here, but yeah, I was showing Ward because he's never produced beats. I was like, "Yo, bro, let me show you." And he was with it, and he made some dope shit, bro. He made some pretty dope shit. He laid down like a few melodies, and then Trey came out the cut, and he's like, "Yo, yo, yo," and then he added the drums.
Trey added the drums?
Yeah. And so then and then all of a sudden, I was sipping, so I was like, "Hey," so I wrote some shit to it.
Oh, word. So y'all got like a whole track or
Yeah,
like
we
a raw
already-
version of it? Or?
Yeah, we got it. He wrote 8 bars, I wrote 8 bars. Shit's pretty tough. It's different. I came on it with a completely different flow, like
I want to hear that shit.
super different.
I want to hear how it came out. Everybody in on the beat, and then
Yeah,
everybody got a verse on it, or is you and Noah?
just
on the
me and
verses?
Noah. We just tagged it real quick.
Word. I saw the cipher beat that you sent out.
Yeah, you
That was
fuck with
yesterday,
that?
right? Yeah, I already wrote a verse.
Hey,
That shit is crazy.
bro, that's my boy out in Amsterdam. Shout out to Chico Biz. He sends me beats all the time.
That beat is sick.
He's nice as fuck, dude. He is nice. He's cool as shit, dude. He actually sent me that beat to write to it. It's gonna be on an album that he's gonna drop, so we could
A beat beat tape album?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's nice, dude. He doesn't miss. All his beats are stupid,
Shit.
and he's just this funny ass dude, bro. He's funny as hell. But
That beat goes hard as fuck. I was bumping that shit straight, like in the whip today. Just fucking blast.
shit is hard.
That shit goes so hard. You
I
can
don't think
fit
you
so
were
many
there.
different types of flows on it and stuff too. Like just picturing like what artists I could hear on the beat. It was like anybody.
Yeah.
Like, I could really put a lot of different people on that shit.
I don't think you were there, but we're thinking about doing. We're not thinking. We're definitely doing this. We're renting a boat and doing
Alright.
a video on there.
When's this?
We don't have a date yet, but we should talk about it next meeting.
All right, bet. No, that sounds cool as fuck. For what? For the next cipher? Hell yeah, dude. Bro, what?
With that beat,
Yo.
I'm telling you.
Oh man, I want to play that beat. Nah, y'all don't get to hear that.
Yeah, they haven't even heard the first cipher. You can't show the second one. That's like
For
super
real, yeah.
classified shit. Snipe your head off or
As soon as someone presses play, they just get their brains blown out through the earbud.
yeah, dude. You should just play the first 3 seconds and just do all the fucking gunshots on the soundboard as you can't hear shit. Oh, bro. Yeah, but this shit is super fire. Shout out Chico Biz. I was saying he he's like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna throw it up and give you your rights. And he's trying to pay me for it. He would have sent me weed if he was offering to, and I was like, nah, bro, you good. You're gonna send me trees all the way from Amsterdam.
Yeah, from Amsterdam.
Yeah.
No, I mean that shit. But nah, you ain't gotta go international.
Yeah, because I don't know how that works. Like,
I know how to do
I
it
wanna-
state to state, but I don't know the laws and
international.
rules.
Like,
out
I don't
there.
want you getting jammed up and
over a beat.
over some. Yeah, no, good.
Nah.
Plus, I heard anyone from Amsterdam watching or eventually watching, or if you know someone from Amsterdam, whatever, if you have connects, you ever been, I heard that the weed is absolute basura out there.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard that.
I would have
But
thought
I
the
think
complete
it's-
opposite.
I think it's no. Amsterdam's just known because it was that place that it was legal to smoke weed back when legal recreational smoking was so crazy. Like, oh my god, like Amsterdam, you got to go to Amsterdam to smoke legally, recreationally.
That's what everybody was on. Like,
But-
oh, Amsterdam.
But it doesn't mean that their weed is good. I mean, I've heard different things because you can go. Like, I went to Cali a couple times. The first time I copped from a dispensary, the weed was, You know what I mean? The second time I went, I actually. It was the first time I was just wandering downtown. It was like Koreatown part of LA. I
Okay.
was just wandering, and I saw a dispensary. I was like, oh, yo, I was just hype. So I was like, yeah, definitely about to go in there and see what it's like. Catch that vibe. He's never got that down here
At all.
CT. So I went in. It was a small shop, but I went in. It was dope. The same routine thing you gotta do, like with a security vest or like some dude behind a glass, and it's always kind of like not sketchy looking, but just it's rough around the edges looking. And so you get in there, boom. He asks for your license. You go in there, you get approved. Can't take no pictures. Can't do nothing like that. And then they didn't have a very wide selection, but long story short, shit I grabbed wasn't that good.
From a dispensary.
The second time I went to LA, I needed to get my gas. I need to get my oil. Sorry, my gas. My oil change. So, because I had driven from Connecticut to Chicago, through Colorado, Arizona, and to Cali.
God damn, dude. The down to Arizona part, then to Cali is the crazy part to me.
Yeah.
Like, because you could have gone straight across, but
Yeah, no, we drove like from. Cause isn't it like Colorado upper right and then Arizona lower left?
yeah. So like it would have been a straight shot going.
We went from like north, crossed all through Sedona, and had to go all the way down to like past Mesa and like a little bit under the middle, like not, I don't think like all the way south. I forgot the name of the town that Drew's in, but anyways, we don't want to get that out anyways. But yeah, like southern to mid-southern AZ. Point is, I needed the oil change. A local from there did my oil change, and he put me on where to go. And we went to this spot, bro. It was like it was next to a restaurant that looked like it was abandoned, and the shit was, you gotta go through a back door. There was no signs, nothing. Like, it was so low key. You go into that shit, bro. The deals and the quality was out of here. It was like some of the best we'd ever smoked.
That's crazy. Out of an unknown ass place, like.
Yeah, because they take care of their locals. Like, if you know, you know. But you try to go out there as a tourist, bro. Oh my god. It's like when I got weed in Boston. Jesus Christ, why did I do that? Weed was 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10. Better
5
than
out of
the
10.
better than the wings.
Yeah, I'd rather eat the weed than the food I just ate. Nah, but it was like 5 out of 10. It wasn't doing nothing really for me, and it was expensive as fuck, bro. The eighths were like 50 plus tax, so I was paying like 75.
And how long ago was this?
This was like December, mid-December.
This past December?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, because I'm thinking like back then, prices and everything.
Nah, bro. This was in like Boston or Mass somewhere. Yeah, dog. You really got to know the fucking in the closet joints, like super just in the cut.
Bookshelf wall.
Yeah.
Fucking.
That ass Harry Potter. You got to disappear into the wall and find that shit.
Just to find some good weed.
Yeah, just to get a decent deal and some good weed worth smoking. But
That's just wild. Alright, so how did we get into that? What the fuck were we saying? Oh, your boy from Amsterdam made the beat.
yeah, facts. Yeah, facts.
So this cipher.
As more states started opening up, then Amsterdam wasn't. You realize, it wasn't all that. The shit that we have now is like with the growers out here.
Oh, yeah.
Colorado, Cali, Montana, I think has crazy weed. Is it Montana? No, Oregon. My bad. I'm saying Montana.
Oregon. Oh, yeah, Oregon, Washington's had it forever, right?
Yeah.
Like for mad long now. One of the first ones, I think.
Wow, bro. And CT in New York now.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to grow. I forget what it was. It's 3 mature plants and 3 baby plants. You're gonna be able to just grow in your house, no matter what. You don't need any paperwork, no nothing. Just grow it. So people are about to get nice at that.
Yeah, bro. CT's about to have some. It's about to be a new era for CT.
Hell yeah.
Because we be getting some good shit. Because Maine's, people could drive to Maine, and Maine got some good shit.
Yeah. Anywhere around us, I feel like I've had stuff from other states around that was just better than whatever comes from here. And it's not even like there's that much that does come from here. If you really like try to look into it, there's not a lot.
I don't know,
coming from
man.
Connecticut.
Depends on your plug. I've had plugs that get me different exotic shit all the time.
From Connecticut, like grown in
From
Connecticut.
Maine, no. From
Oh,
Maine,
okay,
they
yeah,
go
that's what
up
I
and
mean.
get it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like out of state stuff has always been better than if it was found in state.
For sure. For sure.
Like when not now, but like when sour became a thing from New York.
Oh my god.
Everybody was going crazy about that shit.
sour? Yo, nah.
Anything
Blue
that was a
Dream,
tiny
bro.
nug
Blue
was
Dream,
sour.
bro. Nah, sour diesel, bro.
Anything that was just
all niggas
in small
smoked.
pieces. Small pieces. That's all it took to be classified as sour.
Dude,
Nobody gave a fuck.
when I first started smoking, people still bought dimes.
Bro, what are you doing with
buying
that?
dimes.
What are you doing with that?
Getting ripped. What do you mean? I'm getting higher than I've ever gotten. In
Yeah, I mean, when
you
you're
first start
14,
getting high, is yeah. Well, I was 16, but 17. Dog, them first few times are just. The reason why I kept smoking for so long is because the shit was just so many memories, and it was so. I don't even know how to describe it. Just trippy and weird.
I don't know
at the
about
same
trippy. I can't really classify anything as trippy, or maybe I just never thought of it that way.
For me, it was so trippy. Just the way music sounded, the way the vibes felt in the room. Like I'd always trip in a typical stoner room with black lights and posters and shit.
Yeah.
Like I had those friends,
That's
and
a
they
little
had
different.
the vibes and the music. And dude, I was just like melting in this shit.
Yeah. For me, it was always like
I'm gonna grab some water real quick.
I was always
listening.
paranoid as fuck. Like I never
got the paranoia. Well, no,
I never
it's
had,
cap.
like, a good
I definitely
time.
had some paranoia
when I was younger.
You know what? Hold on. Get this water.
This man gonna go get some water real quick.
You know what? You know when I got the paranoia? After we went on the L ride, we smoked our blunt, eyes puffed out our face, and then we want to get some munchies at the gas station. Now you don't want to go in looking like you just hotboxed your whip for the last hour.
Bro, that's another thing too. I can't smoke and be in public. I can't be in public because I start getting. Like the paranoid side of it is terrible. Like I start thinking everybody is looking at me and wondering like, what is this high ass dude doing?
Yeah.
Like I can't do it. I start tripping. Not tripping like balls. Like
Nah, I know what you're saying.
Bugging.
You start bugging out. I get it.
But recently, it was cool. I was doing that shit for a bit. Everything was cool with that, but had to stop. Just started feeling crazy again.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so I don't know, just to get off weed. Jungle juice, not jungle buds.
No doubt.
Fuck, I was about to say something, and then I
Didn't you have like
Completely
a
forgot.
couple topics that you wanted to talk about?
Yo, I did want to talk about this shit that just happened. It was either yesterday or the day before, or like last night. The ocean's on fire, or it was for 5 hours.
Bro. Yeah.
Yo, so last night I was trying to fall asleep. It's like 3-4 in the morning or whatever, and I'm watching fucking South Park, right? And it's the
Yeah, I was
BP
just about
episode.
to say.
It's the BP episode where they drill into the shit. They're like, oh no, let's go to the moon, and then all the apology commercials and shit. And then I
Yeah,
wake
that
up
shit was funny.
and I see
I'm
that the
sorry.
ocean's on fire. Yeah, I'm sorry.
We're sorry. We're sorry.
Dude's just naked on a bear
We're
rug.
sorry.
But I'm watching that episode last night, and then I wake up and I see that the ocean's on fire next to an oil rig. Like they drilled and bursted a fucking gas pipe.
Dumbasses. And then you got
Took
these
5 hours to
boats
put out.
that are literally. All right, so there's this giant swirl, this circle swirl of fire. It looks like a portal to hell.
Yeah, 100%.
In the middle of the ocean, swirling around, just fire swirling around. The diameter of that shit looked roughly about just over 3 of the boats, lengthwise.
Did you see that
these
in comparison
boats-
to the
hold
oil rig?
No, I didn't see it in comparison to the oil rig.
Okay. Nah, go ahead.
Was it in the cut? Was it like in the back left corner? Yeah.
It was bigger than that.
It was bigger than that. You know how big a fucking oil rig is, dude?
Massive.
Do you know how big a oil rig is? Do you know how big? Bro, this shit. And then you had these little ass boats trying to put it out. I'm like, man, it's a lost cause, bro. There's literally like shooting. It's like if firefighters pull up to this house on fire with squirt guns, dude.
Literally. And the other thing I didn't understand is like, what are you really gonna do to a fire underwater?
That's in the water already.
It's water on fire. Like, what can you do at that point?
And it's oil, so if you're pouring water on oil, isn't it making it worse?
Technically with cooking, reactive? It would. Yeah, the water would get under the oil, and the oil would come up and create more fire on top of it. So it doesn't make sense.
I don't get what the fuck they were trying to do, but maybe I don't know shit about that shit because it's not often that a giant oil
Godzilla
pipe,
portal,
gets opened and opens literally a gate to hell in the ocean. But that shit really looks crazy.
I saw that shit and I started thinking about the fucking South Park episode again. I was waiting for Cthulhu to pop out that bitch.
Bro, that's so funny. So that was an older episode though? That
was an older episode that was on at 3 a.m. last night.
And then that shit just happened.
On Comedy Central.
That was crazy. That was actually wild.
Yeah.
Like, it looked like it looked like they made that episode right after that shit happened.
100%.
Because, like, the animation, everything they did was the same.
Yeah.
As the actual footage of that shit happening.
It doesn't make sense. It's like, well, it's just a crazy ass coincidence, I guess.
Yeah,
but
no, that was wild.
The fact that it was on, looking at the time on it, it said it started at 5 in the morning and it was, or 5:15, and it was put out by like 10:30 or some shit like that. Some 5-hour and like 10-minute duration, but it started around 5 something in the morning. And the episode ended at 3:30. So like an hour and a half later, the ocean's on fire because of drilling next to an oil rig. I'm just waiting for the apology commercials now.
We're sorry, right? We're sorry.
This dude had his whole ass out on a bear rug.
We're sorry.
What do you want us to do?
That shit is so accurate, though.
Was I not supposed to trust the guys I hired?
Yo, South Park gets a Grammy for that. Or whatever the award is. I always confuse the music one with
the TV one. Is TV an Oscar?
Oscar, yeah, they get an Oscar. Grammys for musicians. I just never watched that shit.
Yeah, nah, I never watched that shit. Speaking of award shows, there was the BET Awards.
I didn't watch that. How was that?
I didn't watch the whole thing. I don't.
BET Awards.
I just watched the performances.
I don't care about awards.
I think the performances are cool.
I saw the DMX tributes. Those are pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'll give that. Method Man did like a whole X song. That was crazy. That was dope. I respect that.
Yeah, anything that they do.
Griselda did a little, what's it called? A little ode to them towards the end. That shit was dope. Oh, yo, damn, who was up there? It was like, wasn't it like Kiss, Busta, like a whole fuckload of them went up and
I don't know
they mobbed up. Yeah, a bunch of them mobbed up and they did some shit. Damn.
Was it some X shit or was it just they got together?
I think it was their own shit, but then they did it over like his beats, and then I think they did one of his songs.
Okay.
If I remember,
I'm gonna have to go back and watch.
We're gonna have to go back to because I only saw that shit one time. So
I've just watched a couple of performances for people that I fucked with, but like one that was crazy to me was the Tyler the Creator one, where he did what was it, Lumberjack? But he had the whole performance where it was just wind blowing at him, just going crazy.
I didn't see that. No.
That performance was nuts. It was a music video in itself.
Was it like super weird? Just like,
I mean,
Tyler Creator weird, or was it?
It wasn't really. It wasn't like Early Odd Future type shit. So it was like a whole setup where there was like tree. It was an outdoor setup on stage. There was like I'm pretty sure there was like a car. It looked like it might have been like a house and some bushes and stuff. He was just outside. And it was like a tornado going on. and he had a suitcase, and there was like a guy with him,
Wow.
just an extra, and he was rapping, and the shit was blowing, but like he was like, they were really getting blown off the stage and everything, and I don't know, it reminded
What
me
does that
a
mean,
little bit
bro?
of, what's that?
What does that mean?
That they were getting blown off the stage?
What's the song about? Like, what is that?
Oh, Lumberjack?
Is that relevant to the song?
Not at all. So that's
Is
where
it?
that's where the Tyler side. No, it's not at all. There's no reason. So the whole thing, he just dropped an album. He just dropped an album called "Call Me When You Get Lost," and the album cover. Well, originally the album cover, the pictures, the promo for the album cover was him holding a suitcase like he's traveling, and then the video was that same costume outfit and that same suitcase, and he was like being blown away while moving the other way. But like, it was just crazy to see that they could actually make that like a live thing and have it all work that way. Like the audio was good, everything was good. Like it was cool to watch. That's it. It didn't really have anything to do with the song. It just had more to do with the whole concept of the album dropping itself. It was more promo than anything.
So
But
it didn't
was
drop
cool to see.
already?
No, it did drop. It dropped on my birthday. It dropped June 25th. It's got DJ Drama yelling all over it. That shit sounds crazy.
Word.
That shit was cool though.
Nice. Yeah, dog. Fucking. I don't know, man. I guess I'm just not tapped into that world. Especially lately, I've been doing a lot more music and trying to get my shit right. But, you know, there's always something going on. Some weird shit, some wild shit.
It's always gonna be something going on. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of times it's a lot of bullshit though. Like, a lot of times I don't really give a fuck about what's going on.
Yeah, truth be told, man. I mean, if something wild happens, we'll give our reactions and shit, but I mean,
We're
it's
not
not like we're
invested in
tapped
it.
in. Yeah, it's not like we're tapped in like that. Just like,
Even with the oil thing, I mean, we don't really.
that was just funny because
We don't know too much,
shit.
but yeah, it was literally right after that shit that I seen it. So
That was just wild.
yeah, don't come here for like the facts. We're just talking about shit.
Yeah, at all. Fuck, man. ASAP's bagged Rihanna. Anything could happen. Everybody's got a shot, man.
ASAP's bagged Rihanna.
I don't know if he bagged her, but apparently they were out. I'm saying they had a date or some shit. So after that, I just was like, man.
Well, they were like
do
mad long
anything.
ago too. Yeah, you could do anything.
I could
I
do
could go
anything.
get a Rihanna.
It's not even that. It's just anything's possible, dog.
Oh yeah,
Anything's possible.
I could grow.
They seen how powerful and
I could finally hit 6 feet.
big voice out the ghetto that the whole ghetto was
Nah, bro.
Well, then what the
Hopefully
fuck?
Don't anytime soon. Because I'd have been did that a long time ago.
Nah, hell yeah.
I'm,
there was a
I'm
way
so
for that.
close.
Whatever. Can't do nothing about it.
I
Don't
got
even be
this
mad about
close, bro. And God was like, all right, you good. You finished. I was like,
we gotta take that. See, that right there is the instrument we can use.
it. Yeah, so I don't know how accurate these
Word.
things are ever supposed to be, but my doctor had projected me to be like 6'4" when I was a kid, like real little kid, like probably like 6, 7.
he need a salary cut.
Big one. Big one. My dad is 6'6", my mom is like 5'2". He's like, oh yeah, you'll be like 6'4", maybe even taller. Bro, I'm 5'10". I met perfectly in the middle. 8 inches off of
Did you
each.
dirty, bro? I feel like me, I was just doing a lot of lifting around 14 and shit. I don't know if that's true about stunting your growth, but I could have possibly did that.
I think I did that for sure. But not that way. Like just all the bad things that you could put into your body that stunt your growth.
Like what?
Like cigarettes, coffee, caffeine.
Yeah, no, I never did that.
Nah, that was me though.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. Like I think that might be why I missed a 6 foot mark, but that 6'4" is crazy.
Yeah, dog. You were supposed to grow another half foot.
More. I was supposed to grow another 8 inches, right? Or is it 6? Yeah, 5/10. Yeah, I was supposed to be another 6 inches. So I cut 6 inches off my
Bullshit.
quote unquote projections.
God damn, bro.
Now I'm little. I'm just a little man.
Yeah, brother. So, should we get into it, or do you have anything else?
What you want to get into?
Final SmackDown.
I don't know. Is there anything else before we get into that? We're 47 minutes.
I mean, unless you tapped in, man, I just don't. I'm not the type of dude to talk about, oh my god, like, this guy and this guy is fucking this guy and this guy is happening.
Nah. I don't give a fuck about that. Some funny shit I did just see, though, is that, like, Lil Uzi just beat up some bitch.
That's funny.
No. All right, hold up. Backtrack.
Hey, yo, this dude JR is wild.
Nah. So, like, he pulled up to, like, his ex's birthday party and, like,
I heard he gave some
flashed
bitch
a pistol. Huh?
I heard he gave his bitch an edge up.
I just heard that he smacked her and he, like, flashed a pistol like he was gonna do something. But I'm just picturing Lil Uzi as the little dude that he is.
His flagrant ass
Flashing a
whipping
pistol
a pistol
around. Yeah, like, what are you doing?
Nah.
Like,
never happened.
That's
bro.
the funny part to me. Not that
never
happened. I don't
happened.
even believe that happened. I just think it's funny that that's a story or a narrative that people are following right now. Is that, like, Lil Uzi got guns or some shit? Like, little fucking troll.
There's no way, bro. I'm not believing that. But I believe him edging up his girl, because that sounds like some Lil Uzi shit to do. Just some weird out of pocket shit that don't need to be done. Take his girl and, like,
It coulda. You're gonna have to see. She's out on Twitter and all that shit claiming that.
definitely wasn't the move.
Wildin'.
Definitely wasn't the move, bro.
Nah.
There's a reason why girls don't get edge ups. Shit is not it, bro. But yeah, that's what these dudes are doing. So you're filled in now. We hope you're happy.
Oh yeah, whatever the fuck's going on. I don't know. The oil is the most interesting part to me.
Yeah, nah. There was some crazy thing where, like, not that we're like the news reporters or anything, but I just, but like, I saw that some building collapsed and like 24 people ended up dying. I forgot where it was though. But yeah, man, take care. You never know when it's gonna be your last day.
Never know
Shit
when
like
the
that.
ocean's gonna catch on fire and Cthulhu comes out and eats your ass.
Surfside collapse. Where is this? Where are the facts? It's in Miami.
Miami?
So Miami, top Miami-Dade fire official said that, yeah. So these buildings just collapsed with people in them.
Out of nowhere?
Out of nowhere, some raggedy-ass, dusty-ass buildings.
That's
Said,
crazy.
yeah, man.
Is that
it's
a bag?
time. Huh?
Is that a bag?
Is that a bag?
If you survive?
It's a good question. It should be.
If it's not, it should.
Because they should know when it's time to not be in a fucking building that's going to fold in on itself.
Yeah, like buildings.
Like, all right,
are
guys,
supposed
it's
to be
time.
inspected.
Unless y'all want to get splat, get the fuck out this shit. You gotta demolish it and build a new joint. Y'all gonna work from the RV or from home.
From the RV. Get in your trailer.
Get in your the trailer. That's what I meant. You're gonna work from the trailer. But no. See where being cheap gets you.
Right?
Sometimes you gotta
Passed up
spend
a couple
money.
building inspections for a couple years. Like, that costs too much to have that guy come and look at it.
The dude just come
Crumbles.
by and like knocks on the building 2 times and be like, it's good.
Just pushes
This ain't-
really hard on the wall.
This ain't going nowhere.
Should be straight.
Yeah.
The doors work.
Yeah, man, he was on some like Three Little Piggies Big Bad Wolf inspection. Like
He just blew on
he just blew on it. He's like, this is solid.
Didn't fall apart. I think you're
I'm
good.
blowing really hard and it's not even moving around. It's not wobbling anywhere.
I haven't smoked in a week. My lungs are great right
Pretty sturdy. Yeah, it's sturdy.
That shit was making everybody want.
now. That's got to be a bag. Dude.
Yeah, dude. That's,
I'm chasing that down. If that's me, if I survive, if I like slid out, pop out onto the street, get a little scrape, I'm running after whoever the fuck is nearby. Like, Nah, take a picture of
Two
me.
types
in
of
front this
people. It's
place.
two people that are just like, hey man, what are you gonna do? And then there's JR gets a fucking scrape.
Nah, I'm
He's gonna
saying
sue.
I'm saying any amount of damage
this
from
shit
this fallen
fold-
building.
No, if it fold and somebody was supposed to do their job and tell you like, and it could have cost you your life, fuck it, I get it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna walk in a building again and feel normal. Like I'm gonna think every building I
To the
walk in is
court,
gonna
like-
fall apart. You see my elbow?
You see this?
Yeah. Nah, that's
Judges
that's
bugging
what it's
out.
gonna be.
Order! Everybody going through it.
Just because I got scraped up. You know how much it's gonna cost to retouch this fishtail?
Yo,
I'm gonna go crazy. I'm not happy. Fuck, dude, the mouse is right here. Alright, so I'm gonna stop the beat and then
the final SmackDown.
the final SmackDown, we gonna see
It's
who the
not.
fuck got the
It's
juice.
the first SmackDown. Man.
Yeah, no, this is the first SmackDown. I don't know if there's really
Very
gonna be a
first.
final one. I don't know if we'll ever be able
Yeah.
to use final.
True. It's just gonna be like King of the
next.
Hill type shit. Like
Yeah.
whoever stays on top for however long is, and then maybe after a while, we could see who holds the records, like the 3 top spots, and then we could do something with them. I don't know.
Yeah, it'd be cool to get like if people last on here for a long time, but it's not just one-offs. To try to get them either to come through, or what would probably be easier is just a call. Even if it's a FaceTime, I could throw that shit in here,
True.
put them like right here, boom, and then that could be cool. Just talk to them. Like if we can't get somebody on that week, reach out to somebody that's on that shit. See what we could do. So, whose is going first? Do you want to explain what we're doing?
Hey yo, pay attention, cause we about to give it up. If you don't pay attention on life, give it up. Hey yo, my girl's so bad, she got it sticking up. She light, I don't like them thick. I told her thicken up. Oh my god! I mean, I get it.
That's not what I'm gonna do.
I get it. I get that reaction completely. So basically what's gonna happen when we don't have a guest, we're gonna do something a little different. You're probably expecting the truths and the dares. We're not gonna do that today, cause
We don't need to get fucked up.
we don't need to get fucked up, and we don't need to suffer for y'all every Saturday.
We did it once. Go watch episode 1
1 and 2.
and 2.
Actually, nah, we
2
we
was
gave the
actually
scrapies.
cool. Yeah,
We gave the scrapies. We didn't really have to do shit,
nah.
so that was lit.
Go watch episode 1.
Watch episode 1 and see us go through some bullshit.
Watch episode 2 and see us nice with it.
But yeah. So with this one, I'm gonna bring somebody to the table who I think is dope. Somebody I know for sure probably haven't heard of. And the people around me haven't heard of. Just somebody I'm up on either through Instagram or wherever. It's like a star search type of thing. And I'm gonna bring them, and we're gonna go song for song. JR's gonna do the same thing, and we're gonna break their shit down and see who really has a doper sound, the doper flows, dopest music, lyrics, whatever. And then take the winner, and we go into next week, and we pit them up against, not to make it sound like it's some shit like that, but like,
No,
it's like a versus. Yeah, no, we want drama and basically
we want the people
no
that are
unity in
on
hip hop
top to
whatsoever.
be. Fuck unity.
Fuck unity, dead ass. Nah, not at all.
No.
Yeah,
But I
it's
think it
just
would be
kind of
dope.
like a tournament thing, like a long, never-ending tournament where we just like we go back and forth, and then if we have somebody hit a mean streak where they're just on fire for 4 weeks in a row or something, and maybe we could contact that person and have them on as a guest. But
That would be sick.
it'd just be something to like put each other on a new music and y'all too, because I feel like there's a lot of there's 100% a lot of artists that are way doper than anything you ever heard before, especially on mainstream and whatever.
Nobody knows the best rapper.
Regardless of what, they're just nice, man, and they deserve the spotlight. So I know what it's like personally being one of those, and we all know what it's like. So and I'm just a fan of music altogether. So I know a lot of dope artists that people don't know about. I want to bring to the table. I want to show off and show love. So that's what we're gonna get into, man.
So who is your artist?
My artist today, man, somebody I actually been following on Instagram for a little while. I interact with, it's been a little while since I really was on IG like that, but I've interacted with hundreds of different just dope-ass artists, trying to grow my following, do collabs, all that type of shit. And this dude, I just ran into him randomly. His name is High Hefner, and he's just like this. He's like that Biggie swag type dude, bigger dude. He's got that, just like that whole sex symbol vibe going on, but like he's got bars. He's dope as fuck. Dude's funny, yo. Just a funny dude, man. I fuck with him. He's got good energy, smoothest, silkiest beard on Instagram. Yo, bro, I don't know what you put in your beard, but put a nigga on, cause that shit. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's inspirational, bro.
The beard?
Yeah, the beard is inspirational.
Any beard is inspirational to me. I can't grow one, so I'll take any beard.
Hit that.
I got you right here.
This song is called what is it? Cool Like That?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. It's the first song I heard by him. And man, it's the way he was flowing on like this boom bap beat. I just thought it was super dope, super smooth.
Like I always say, don't get no better.
Yes, I am Hefner. High Hefner. I am High Hefner on Instagram.
Cool like that? Yeah, I'm cool like that. I ain't got time for her to be acting rude like that. Yeah, I'm cool like that. Yeah, I'm cool like that. Hey, I know it's cliche, but we getting mistakes.
Cool Whippo, home of the Houston, you know. Daisies and Lizzo, stuck in the middle, like Malcolm. These niggas rats and they do little. I sent them out for 223s, he brought back 2 pistols. What is shorties where they head down in cleavages? It's a party in this bitch as long as we exist. Downtown parking the street, don't pay to meet a man. I took your girl out for some eats, I'm glad to meet a man. Then she got confused, I understand why she can keep a man. Like I'm new to this and I ain't drew up the most scenic plans. So keep it cool, no back and forth like Serena hand. And maybe we'll vote, never grow old like we Peter Pan, nigga, cause I'm cool.
It's the top shots I done da. I ain't fuck, but she called me Big Papa. Seen all this money, now I'm a bed rocker. Got her hitting high notes like she at the opera. To the streets, I'm a doctor. I'ma love her forever if she treat a nigga proper. If you got an attitude, don't even bother me, unless you're trying to swallow me. I'm a leader, baby, come follow me. Real king, I know how to treat queens. Never too busy to show you finer things. All lovey-dovey, but enough of that. Why? Cause I'm cool like that. Can't lay around all day, I'm cool on that. When it's hot on the block, I keep my cool ass facts. Hey, why they call you Hefner? I'm cool like that.
Hey, I'm cool like that, I'm cool like that. I don't got time for her to be acting rude like that. Cause I'm cool like that, okay, I'm cool like that. She was a bird, I let her fly and then she flew right back.
Yeah, man. High Hef.
That goes hard for sure.
So obviously, oh shit.
All up on it.
Dude who spit the second verse, that was him. He sound like Rick Ross a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can hear that. I hear like the
slick
Biggie type vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Biggie and Rick Ross vibes together. Like this shit is just a dope.
Nah, that's definitely real
dope
cool.
Feel.
I could bump that like driving, just chilling.
He's got an awesome voice, man. Like that dude could say anything. Sound dope. Honestly.
That's cool. That's cool. All right, so the next guy I found goes by Kahlua Nights. It's Killua, like Kill Yua.
Like Kirua from Hunter x Hunter.
Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that. But I've heard him say it on one track so far, so I know it's pronounced Kahlua.
Yeah, that's how they say it in English, but I don't watch that dub shit.
So
fuck out of here.
That dub shit, that's a dub.
It is.
But I found him same as you on Instagram. Followed him. Never really interacted with him or anything, but he's not like crazy known or anything.
Yeah.
But a lot of his stuff, so he's not really on the same vibe as that. Well, like he's in a separate box. I want to say like it's just more. I don't really even know how to put it, dude. Like it's a lot of his stuff is more like, I don't want to say aggressive. I feel like I can't come up with the right word, but
Is it drill?
No, it's not drill.
It's not drill?
It's not drill. It sounds more like a lot of the new age stuff, but at the same time, it doesn't. I like the production on everything. The production is fire all over the place. This one that I'm about to play is called Belize. This one sounds like it could be like a radio record at some point. Like so you get like kind of where I'm coming from with that. But yeah, I'm gonna just get into that one. This is Kahlua Belize. Kahlua Nights, Belize.
For every single thing it's worth. Yeah, dog. I stay down for every single thing it's worth. They switch sides, they gotta get what they deserve. I play fair, I really tried, it never works. I play fair, I really tried, it never works, dog. I stay down for every single thing it's worth. They switch sides, they gotta get what they deserve. I play fair, I really tried, it never works. I play fair, I really. This is how I balance life. Money's my addiction, I find pleasure in my fastest life. Pray for no convictions, can they free us in that afterlife? Crazy how the serpent used our friendship as a sacrifice. Still can't please this appetite, still can't please my appetite. It's just how I balance life. Even if I know I failed, then me and me just has to try. The moment you no longer love me, know that you don't have to lie. Monetary gain keep calling, I can't let it pass me by. Yeah, dog, I stay down for every single thing it's worth. They switch sides, they gotta get what they deserve. I play fair, I really tried, it never works. I play fair, I really tried, it never works, dog. I stay down for every single thing it's worth. They switch sides, they gotta get what they deserve. I play fair, I really tried, it never works. I play fair, I really. Where did all this money come from? Where the fuck my friendships go? Why the fuck you let me save our bond and turn and let it go? Questions I can never ask, answers we may never know. You were supposed to be my dog, you promised me you'd never fold. Love me but they do me wrong, lucky Lou, your luck is low. I can't keep on taking hits, this damage starts to take a toll. Promise if I break that I'll reshape and come back better strong. I just had to let you know that I might have to let you go. Where did all these bitches come from? Where the fuck my princess go? Tell me that she love me but she break me down and leave me low. Niggas say they got me but I know they wanna see me fold. And don't count this fighting back cause all is fair and love and woe. Yeah, dog, I stay down for every single thing it's worth. They switch sides, they gotta get what they deserve. I play fair, I really tried, it never works. I play fair, I really tried, it never works, dog.
So that was Belize by Kahlua Nights. I fuck with that record heavy.
Yeah, that shit was dope, yo.
It's just fun to listen to.
It's hard to say because they're so different, but we're gonna have to just judge based on what they did.
Yeah.
Like the job that they were supposed to do on their vibe. Right? Like who did their job better.
Yeah.
Type of thing.
So, like, yeah, who met the criteria
accordingly
that they were going for. Yeah.
Relatively speaking.
Right.
I have. We'll start with you, man. Listen, shit. Shit. We're gonna keep it a buck. So, obviously, you know, I heard that song and I immediately followed dude and thought it was awesome. I think his music is dope. But, I mean, where should we start? With lyrics? Lyrics.
Yeah, go with lyrics first.
Lyrics are probably, you know, I'm never gonna give never gonna give a 5 out. It's gonna be very rare that I give a 5.
Yeah, no, it's gotta be like on
4
point.
4 is like really, really, really dope. 3 is good. I'll give it like 2.6, 2.7.
Lyric wise?
Yeah. I mean, we're talking about like intricacy and like literary elements and shit like that involved in lyrics. When I speak lyrics, you know, they were just simple. They were cool.
Yeah, I don't think he was really going for.
He wasn't going for that.
Yeah. So I think it fit. I would say the same though.
But yeah, if we're speaking on that level, but I mean, for what it was, according to that shit, to that song and that vibe, since it's not a lyrical song, I would give it a 3.5.
Overall, total song.
No. For lyrics in the context of it's not supposed to be lyrical. You know, it's supposed to be a smooth ass song, but you still like could have been. In general, it just has some like dope punchlines or just some smooth ass shit you could have said.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, on a vibe like that instead of just relying on your voice to sound that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I hear that.
Voice. I mean, that's really high for me. Like, I think the dude has like a perfect rap voice.
I think he's got a cool rap voice.
Yeah.
You could put that voice on a lot of different type of beats and it'll just change the song.
Yeah.
Like he's got a voice that could change whatever song he's on.
He literally sounds like Ross and Biggie. Kind of have to. Oh, should I give him the 5?
For voice?
For
Is voice a
voice?
category? That's.
I'm gonna say yeah. Why not?
All right. So I mean, he's got
maybe a
He's got that
4.
voice. I would say
4.8. Yeah, bro. It's got a dope ass voice. And then flow wise, for that song again, maybe give him a 3. It was good.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I think a 3 maybe. Give him a 3.5. Give him a 3.5. Not quite a 4, but yeah.
So is that 4 ratings total?
I believe so.
Voice,
voice.
Lyrics.
Actually, we should do delivery and include voice as part of that.
Yeah.
Delivery. And then also consider like his attack and his just like how animated he was, or like just did it sound natural? Yeah, 100%. So his delivery was fucking dope. That he gets on delivery, he gets a 4. Just delivery.
Okay, yeah.
Just delivery. Voice and just the way he delivered it. I mean, he sounded seasoned. Sounded like he's been doing this. Sounds official.
Sounds like he has no problem doing it.
Right. Very comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Concept. I mean, the concept is just simple. It's just rapping. So
yeah, I mean it's a chill vibe. It's just a vibe. It's not even.
Right.
I feel like it's not intended to be like some crazy song. Like I think it's just something cool to listen to. Something just makes you feel like the song sounds.
So let's base it off how well they match the mood.
100%.
Yeah, 100%.
He fit.
I'll give it a 5.
Yeah.
For the fact that altogether, like, y'all delivered on the mood that I think y'all were trying to put across.
Yeah.
Like the flows and what y'all were talking about, everything that we all attacked it, and that beat selection. Beat selection is another one.
Yeah, I wanted to do something on production for sure. Beat selection on that
But
song.
yeah, y'all did that for sure.
Beat selection was good on there. I mean, it's all the pieces coming together. I don't know how the breakdown was as far as coming up with that song or coming up with like how they wanted to do it, but all the pieces fell in perfectly.
Exactly. And the fucking... So yeah, so that beat selection, I would say, I really like that beat, dude. I really like that beat. 3.7.
Yeah, no, this is cool.
Like I always say, don't get no better. Cool like that. Y'all cool like that. Y'all cool like
I'm just gonna play it low in the back.
Let me see, yeah.
Cool like that. Y'all cool like that. I ain't got
Nah, that could... 4? Should I give it a 4?
like that. Y'all cool like that.
Nah.
And I know it's cliche, but we get
But then there's not that much room for growth. That much room for
I
like
think I might have hit it
the
twice.
incredible out of this world beats. There's not that much room.
No,
So I gotta give it a 3.7. I have to.
I was gonna say 3.5
because there's beats out here that are so far better and will make you feel so much more. And to just make them 1 point more is not really accurate. Even a 3.5, 3.7 is like a little high. So that's how you got to think about it too, man. We're not being harsh. It's just that sometimes it's like you got those beats that make you make the ugly face and really hit you in the gut and make you just like get up and walk out the room. That's not just 1 point better than this. That's like significantly better than this. Like realistically, we could say this is a 2.5 because there's beats that are twice as good as this easy, and it just make make you like lose your shit.
But total on the song, the way that they put it all together, I think it just fits and it sounds good. So I would give it more just for that reason. Like,
well, we'll do that on the overall.
Okay,
we're talking
okay.
Straight
just
selection, just beat against beat. This is not standing with some of the fives, bro. That are
no, definitely not.
Like
not even some of the fours.
Exactly. So it's not. That's all I'm saying. So overall though, and this is a solid score, bro. Just because you don't get a 5 or a 4 doesn't mean that shit isn't super fucking dope. I would say this is.
But enough of that. Why? Cause I'm cool like that.
3.6.
I'm cool on that. When it's hot on the
I think it does what it's supposed to do very well. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm basically basing it off of for the most part.
Yeah, it's like we said at the beginning.
It's not supposed to be super lyrical. It's not supposed to like blow your brains out with how crazy the dude is nice with their pen, which is something that people tend to overlook. Not overlook. No, in reality, people overlook. But what people like me and you tend to maybe put too much weight on that. And sometimes you got to look at a song for what it is.
Yeah.
And every song is not supposed to be that way.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man.
I think a 3.6 is a solid score on the whole song.
Yeah.
If I had to go through just do like a real quick run through of everything, we said just delivery in general. I like the delivery on it. I'll give him a solid 4 on the delivery.
Yeah. Very nice.
Just overall total of delivery. That's voice, the way you came at the song, how you said everything you said, just being able to envision you saying the things, like you said, animated, like just you could tell that you're in there, you're comfortable with it, everything's cool, you just do that. So yeah, I'll put a 4 on that. Lyric wise, I'm probably at about a 3. I think a 3 on lyrics.
Yeah.
Again, super simple. I think you and I are actually going to be really close on a lot of these now that I'm thinking of it, because I'm not going to be too far off of where your scores are with these. So I'm just gonna hit the overall on it, and I would say 3.5. You gave him a 3.6. I would keep it around that.
That's what I was gonna say at first, but
just to give him that little bit of an edge on there. Yeah. I mean, a 3.5 out of 5. Also, just to break it down in like another term that might be understood a little differently, that's a 70%. So
bro, I'm saying that's really good.
Yeah, that's
and even now that you
70%
say
on the
that, I
song.
might even give it a lower score because that's not a 70.
That's what a 3.5 is.
Yeah, no,
So-
I wouldn't even give it that, to be honest. I wouldn't.
I'm trying to think now.
Like, it wouldn't be much under, maybe 67,
Now I'm trying to
68.
think, because I'm thinking about like
68, bro.
what songs do I already put at 70%, and then how does this add or like come up?
Nah, you know what?
I think
I'll give it
a
a 70. It could get a 70.
I'm cool with this at a 70 because the song really does its job.
Yeah,
It sounds good.
exactly.
It's as intended.
No, that's facts. 70%, bro. It's good,
So
man.
that's a 70% on this one. That's a 3.5 out of 5.
It's a good. You get a C.
That's definitely good, man. That's definitely good. Definitely.
You get a C.
I want to hear more from you.
Nah, you're dope, bro. Regardless of what, that's like not at all a bad thing. 7 out of 10. If you had a 70% chance to live for doing a head transplant, would you do it? Yeah, dude. If you need a new head.
So that just means that out of every 10, 7 people survive, dude. You're
Yeah,
gonna be
dude.
straight. What the?
30% chance you're a headless horseman, bro.
Yeah, and then you just chilling in Sleepy Hollow, kicking it.
Hell yeah. You get all the head you want without ever having to give head. You know how fire that would be?
Like, all right, you're gonna give it back? Well, I mean, you know, I can't.
I mean,
right?
you know my situation, right? It's like kind of a thing.
You know, I'm just straight neck, right? All right, so that's a 70% on that one. Let's hit the other one real quick too. Just throw this on in the background. I'm gonna say for beat, I'm just gonna go with the ratings first on this one because I picked this one.
Go ahead, bro.
For the beat on this one, the beat is probably like a big reason that I messed with this song. Obviously, like the dude's cool. His voice sounds cool on it. I like the layering that he did on a lot of parts of it. But the beat itself, like I just like that deep ass bass. Like I like those heavy hits. And the bass is there on this one.
Yeah, you be rapping on beats like this.
Yeah, I gravitate towards that. I like the beat a lot. If I had to give a rating on the beat,
this is how I balance life. Money's my addiction. I find pleasure in my
that trumpet back there is cool.
Can they free us in that afterlife?
But it really is more bass than anything. I would probably give the beat like a 3.5 out of 5. I wouldn't go crazy on it. I just think that the bass sound is appealing to me, so that's like why I mess with this more. Lyrics. Is lyrics part of delivery or is that separate?
Nah, that's lyrics is lyrics, bro.
Alright, so lyrics, you get kind of in there sometimes. I don't want to like say you're saying anything wrong or saying anything bad, but I feel like it's a little repetitive. Could have got more, like you could have said more about things. I don't know how to really break that down. The song is too loud in my ears.
Yeah, there was one point where I agree with what you're saying, like where he came back and he was kind of saying the same thing, the same concept.
Yeah, this part right here, like where did all this money come from? And then he had another part where he came back and said where my bitches went or something like.
It was something he said, I forgot, but it was like he just literally said what he already had been saying differently, but not too differently.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
It was that.
So you should have just did an 8-bar then, because you're recycling, like, you know what I mean? So shit like that will take a hit for me.
But for me too, because when it gets to the part where the beat breaks down heavy and there's like nothing, it's not right here. It's where the beat like really like cuts out and there's no anything going on and it's still the chorus. That part for me is the part that like takes me out of it. The rest of the song I like. I think it's dope though. If I had to go for delivery, I think you came on the song correctly. I like the layering you did in there where you could hear yourself kind of like quiet in the background doing the back vocals, the layering that you did over like the more main vocal. I think that created a cool sound. So for delivery overall, just on the beat itself, the way that beat should have been rapped on, I'll probably say 3.8. I think a 3.8 is cool.
Interesting.
Where are you at with that?
You go first. I'll go after you.
All right, so what's the next criteria we're under? I hit beat and delivery.
Beat, lyrics, delivery, beat selection. Oh, no, not beat selection. The fuck did we do? Lyrics, beat, flow. We can do flow.
So flow, I think the flow was probably like, other than the bass part of it being like what attracted me to the song, I think the flow part, I think he did his job as far as the sounds he needed to make on the beat to like make it that, because he's obviously like, it's more of like a catchy song like that, like a lead single type of song. So for me, it felt like he was creating the sounds that needed to be created on this beat. And I think a lot of that was a part of the flow more than it was the sound itself, because a lot of the words were stretched to make these sounds and everything, and that's part of the flow. Like, that's how it breaks down.
Okay.
And then on the verses, I did like where he was like, I don't want to say chopping it up like real crazy quick, but like he was able to get a couple bars out, and I like the pattern. I like the pattern of it. If I had to give the flow a score, what would a 65% be? Be a 3.25.
Yo, any brainiacs in the comments that could do fractions into percentages really fast?
Or hold on. So 5 would be a 2.5, or 50 would be 2.5. 3. A 3 is 60%. 65. So yeah, it's a 3.25.
Okay.
So 3.3. Just to
Okay.
round it off, make it easier.
Real flow?
Yeah.
Okay, excuse me. Yes. Okay. Word.
Overall on the song, I mean, if we're to actually break it down like mathematically and go with averages, then I think I'd be at a 3.2 on the total song.
Word.
I think that would make sense. It's a 60, yeah, a 30, or a 3.2, 3.3, 3.2 to 3.3 range is a 65 on the song. So 65% on the song.
I thought you were gonna score this higher, bro.
No.
That's interesting.
No, there's still pieces that I feel like you could change and that you could like evolve parts of what you're doing to just bring it to the next level. I like how it all sounds, and I like the way his voice sounds on it. I think the beat is dope. And it was all put together well, but there's definitely steps that could be taken on each piece to bring it to like 70s, 80s.
Okay. So you said 60 what?
65.
65. Okay. That's actually a solid score. I would say that's, yeah, I'm going to read off what I got, though. So for beat, and I got to keep in mind, I'm not a huge fan of, like, the mainstream / single sounding songs. It's nothing against you or anybody. It's just not my style of shit. I like more underground and abstract and just different, weird, creative, adventurous sounding music. I'm sure you make that too, but this is like the single joint, so it's all good. We all got it. We all got to do it. That said, I'll try to put that aside when scoring this, completely disregarding that. And actually, I regard it in the sense that I'm rating it with that in mind. So I guess I'm just not letting my bias be a part of it. So that said, the beat, I rated the beat highly. I rated it at a 3.2 because, again, it has that mainstream sound, but it's also not like a super simple. Just like these beats, man. Some of these mainstream beats, you could tell they were made in like 5 minutes. They have the same formula, the same exact structure. They're just like so cookie cutter. Mm-hmm. But this one, it had some creativity. It had some little ambiotic. How do you say it? Ambient sounds, ambiotic. I don't know
Stuff
if
in
I'm
the
saying
back,
that right.
ambient.
Yeah, like it had some ambient sounds. Yeah.
Yeah, there was more going on.
Played well in the totality of the beat that I liked. You know what I mean? Some cool accenting going on, and you know what I mean? Stuff like that. You know, I give it a little extra credit. And just overall, the beat was tough, bro. Like, it was done pretty well. So I feel like it deserved that 3.2, 60, whatever.
That's 65.
Like 65. Yeah, it was good. It wasn't the greatest ever, but yeah, it was dope.
It was a cool flip on the sample.
Yeah. Well, I didn't even know what was the sampling.
The trumpet.
Oh, on the yeah. Okay. Lyrically, he had a few bars in there. You know, I put him higher than half, but again, that was because of what the mission was. Mm-hmm. No, man. For the purpose, it's mainstream. Again, I'm not expecting lyrical genius, lyrical miracle on it, but I gave it a 3.3 lyrically. He has some moments.
Also.
He has some moments. I was like, okay, this ain't just another mainstream. Throw it all together. Throw some Instagram hotkeys and
don't just take
phrases.
all the words out of a jar and put them together.
Yeah, dude. Like, you ever notice that people just seem to take key phrases or hot phrases that people use in social media and make songs out of them. And
mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude. Delivery. He did his job. I gave him a 3.4. But I'm rethinking that because I'm thinking about it. You also got to include voice in there. I wasn't loving his voice. It was cool, but like it was cool. Put it right in the middle. So I don't know, like 3.25. Give it that 65 again.
Yeah.
It's just like 65 across the board, dude, to be honest. Like it's a good song. It's actually a really good song. But again, that 5 spot is just on some.
No, the 5 spot is going to be crazy. If y'all ever see a 5 on here, that
You're
man
not
is,
going to.
No, that's
You're
really
not
what it's
going
going to come down to.
You're
It's
not
going
going
to happen.
to. You're not going to. It's just, I don't know, man. You really gotta blow me away to hear that shit. You gotta be going off on all levels to get a 5.
Mm-hmm.
On all levels, bro. Everything ought to be crazy.
And we're not expecting that. We're not playing stuff expecting to hear that, but just don't also know that you're on here and expect to get a 5.
A 65 is a really great score coming from like me and you.
Yeah.
And just the way that, because we know what we're talking about, bro. Just the way that the criteria that we're using against. Dude, if you put it like this, if you get paired or put at like 65 or 70% against what we consider 100%, you be proud of your shit.
Oh, yeah.
As you should be.
Yeah.
So don't think about it like at school, 64 is failing. You're not failing. Doing really good out of 65. That's dope.
No, I think that's
because if
cool.
we didn't think you were dope, we would not have you on here.
Yeah, no, and that's the other thing too. Like, no matter what grade you're getting, if you're on here, it's because we already think that your music is dope. It's not let's pull him on here and shit talk his music.
Right.
Like, we're not doing that at all. We're just
Right.
getting surgical with the breakdown of everything.
Super, yeah. You're just being honest. We're giving honesty too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I should be happy with that. And then, did I say Flo? I don't think I did Flo yet.
I don't think you got into flow.
Flo, he was doing some things here and there. There's some times where it was a little redundant, but he definitely had some switching up, and I gave him a 3.4. I do feel like it's a little high though, but not too high.
3.4.
Honestly, I'm
would
more
be
comfortable with like, I know it sounds stupid, but a
6.8.
3.3.
That's almost a 70%. That's yeah.
I'll give him a 3. Dude.
You're going from about a 68 down to a 65. That's the range you're working within.
Yeah, he could have that. He could have that. You can have that.
Yeah, I think it's cool. Makes sense.
Because sometimes you also don't want to do too much with your flow on a beat like that. Probably,
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. Like, there's things that he was doing, like the stretching and like creating sounds with his voice and the words that he was using, more than just like dropping words to make the flow. Like, I think with that type of song, a lot of that is the sounds that you can make that become part of the beat itself too. Like,
yeah.
Like, you're just creating a sound. Like, you're making this sound that someone's going to listen to, and that's going to be the catchy part.
Okay, so relatively speaking to the song, I'll give it a 3.4 then. I'll give it a 3.4.
That's cool.
Just a little over 70. Because again, just don't want to do too much either. Because if you do too much with your flow, it can actually
3.4 is just under
negatively affect your score.
70. Yeah. Especially depending on the song. I mean,
It's just got to be really. It's not so much about how many different flows you do, but how well it goes with the beat.
mm-hmm.
How yin and yang it is with it. With just some right amount of creativity and ingenuity too, that you're completely making it up, and it's a new vibe that you're introducing me to. And that's the thing I like when an artist brings me somewhere I've never been before.
That's hard to find. Like, somewhere that you've never
Yeah.
been is hard to
Yeah.
find. And when I find that, I'm stuck to that for a while.
Yeah.
Like, I
Hell yeah.
lose myself in that. Like,
As
I
much- yeah.
spam it into my head.
Yeah, as much as I don't like him today, Chance the Rapper, like, was that for me when he dropped Acid Rap. It was a summer where that all I ever did was go on L Rise with people and bump that album top to bottom. Just that sound was like Going to the Moon, bro. It was just so different and trippy, and it was just some beats you feel like they literally take you out of wherever you are. It's just between the flows and the vibes, the delivery, and everything together working so cohesively. It was just like, yo, what the fuck?
There's a few artists, but it was all at the same time, and I was like kind of going back and forth between them because they all worked together and they were featured together a lot. That did the same thing for me though. This was like 2015 to 2016, and the three was Mac Miller, Absol, and Schoolboy Q.
Yeah.
That 2015 to 2016 sound that they did, or just the whole sound. I guess really the first time I heard it was Mac Miller's Watching Movies with the Sound Off album, and then they kind of expanded on that sound, and like Absol came out with his album. I think it was early 2016. I think that's what it was. But that sound right
2016
there,
wasn't that Do It Thou Wilt?
Yes.
For me, 2016 was a hell of a year, bro.
Definitely.
For albums. Holy shit. Hip hop albums were incredible. 2019, incredible. 2016, amazing. 2012, iconic.
Yo, 2012.
Bro, my favorite projects to this day, a lot of them came out 2012. Like 2012 was just
Drop a couple.
nukes, bro.
Drop a couple.
1999, Joey Badass.
Yo,
Fucking
he's another one. He's another one in that same.
Flatbush Zombies, Better Off Dead, my favorite mixtape of all time. Fucking dude, there's just so many good ones. What did Logic drop in 2012?
In 2012,
Wasn't he still doing
Logic dropped. He was on Young
Sinatra's?
Sinatra tapes.
Dude, the Young Sinatra tapes.
He
You
was
can
on-
clown Logic today all you want, but those Young Sinatra tapes are fucking untouchable, dude.
I wish that
Untouchable.
my brother was in the chat because he would be able to tell me.
I'm
But it
pretty
was either the
sure
third or
he
the
was
fourth
on one of. He
Young
was on the
Sinatra.
Young Sinatra run, and them shits, bro. Fuck you, them shits were hard.
You see that he
bro.
just re-released everything that he could clear samples for? The YS collection?
I didn't peep that. Nah.
All the songs that, like, they're just available now because those were only on Dat Piff when those first dropped.
Yeah,
But
that's
now
so
they're on
crazy.
streaming sites because they got all the samples clear, or
That's
a majority
OD.
of them. They got them cleared, and you know it's all like crazy old stuff. Like
Yeah,
the stuff that they sampled on there. Six, his production is insane on those projects.
yeah,
like,
bro.
And then Seasick. There's crazy production throughout those, but Logic is another one of them. He dropped the project every year throughout those same years we're talking about, from like 2010 to
crazy.
2016.
Damn, what else, dude? There was so much good shit. Didn't Good Kid, Mad City drop 2012?
Good Kid, Mad City dropped. Hey, fact checker. When did Good Kid, Mad City drop? I thought it was 2014.
No, I was still in high school,
You're 100%
bro.
right. Yeah, no,
I'm
that was
pretty
probably
sure it was
11 or
2012.
12. Yeah,
Might have been 11.
it was either 11 or 12. I'm just thinking of where I was when I bumped that. And
I remember
I know
being-
where I was working when I was listening to that album.
I remember talking about it at lunch after it dropped.
It dropped on the 22nd, 2012.
2012, bro.
October?
Yeah.
All right, so yeah.
Dude, yeah, I was talking about it the next day in the lunchroom because he dropped the same day as Meek Mill, and then I was arguing with somebody what was the better album. But yo,
What was it? The Meek Mill one?
I don't know. I wasn't into Meek Mill at the time, so I don't know.
I'm trying to
It
think.
might have been.
Was it a Dream Chasers? Like a mixtape?
I don't fucking know, bro. Good Kid, Mad City dropped, and I didn't know who else dropped what. You know what I mean?
Nah, when Good Kid, Mad City dropped, I used to bump that shit straight through, back to back to
That shit
back,
is
like
hard, dude.
front to back, over and over again. Like I used to work 10-hour shifts overnight and just go to work, start that album, and then run it through until I left.
That's crazy, yeah. Definitely had some albums that got me through my shifts. For real.
There's a lot of stuff that was like that for me.
What else dropped 2012? This was an ASAP Rocky was at his peak.
Yeah, so that
Purple
had
Swag.
to be not his last one. His last one of those three was 2015.
What was that? Long Live ASAP?
Yeah, that's the one
2012.
with the Yam's face on the cover. That one was a crazy one too, though. I mean, that one with
bro.
Fucking LSD on it.
Motherfuckers were dropping bangers, bro.
He's another one that I would. If I really had to put like a group of my favorite artists together, it would be like the TDE squad, and then ASAP, Rocky. I wouldn't put really any of the rest of them in there. Maybe Ferg a little bit, but
that's why if you're talking about groups, I would say Pro Era. Pro Era is Joey Badass and all them.
Why didn't I know that?
Nick Caution.
I could picture him.
You know
saying
Nick
Pro Era
Caution
now.
and fucking.
I know the squad now.
Who else is in the squad?
I don't know too much from
you need
them.
to,
I've only listened to 2 Joey Badass projects.
You need to
I know that he recently started doing something. Well, not too recently.
Fuck with Pro Era heavy.
I fuck with Joey Badass a lot though. I got to get more
Kirk
into that
Knight.
now.
It's Kirk Knight, Nick Caution, and a handful of other dudes, but they're fucking nice. All of them.
Is comprised of Capital
Steez.
Joey, Kirk Knight, CJ Fly.
CJ Fly's nice, bro.
Yeah, Nick Caution. I don't know if y'all know who. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Tina Apex. He's dirty. Trust. He has a project called Rude Boy Out.
Yo, that project is insane, dog.
Yeah, you already know.
That's recent?
Like
Somewhat,
2 years,
2
2, 3 years.
Okay. It's like his
Bro,
latest thing.
that project is hard.
Hot.
I gotta listen to that.
Yeah, you need to fuck with that. If you haven't fucked with that, what's his name again?
T'_NAH. So like T Apex.
Tina Apex.
Interesting name.
It's not.
Bro's nice. That Rude Boy project is fucking wild. That's just slaps.
I gotta listen to that shit. I'd been slacking on like Joey Badass and just that group.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
I gotta get more of that into there.
They
Anytime
don't
I
drop
like
music.
stumble back onto, well, yeah, that too.
They don't drop shit.
Nobody drops shit anymore. Like none of the people that we fuck with drop shit anymore.
But that's what it is. What can you do, bro? You get the bag. You don't need to. There's no urgency.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's part of it, but at the same time, like, I can't see myself there. I guess not until I'm in that situation.
Yeah, you never know until you get it. But I feel like I'm the type of person that I've been in a position where I've been making a lot of money, and I still. There's no way for me not to make music. Something that comes out of me, like, just overflows. I've intentionally tried to stop. Can't. Just be like when
It doesn't feel right.
Just not when you're not even paying attention. You've been doing it so long, your body like has muscle memory to just make music, sing melodies or rap or just hear a beat in your head.
That was where I was just gonna go with it too, is hearing the beat in your head, because that's all the time drum patterns, just to get basic with it, just drum patterns. And then it's like, damn, I gotta put these shits down.
You can't you can't stop that. That shit just comes. What are you gonna do?
You gotta lay it down. That's what it is. I got the GarageBand app on there. I'll get in there and lay down a drum pattern if I fuck with the drums like heavy in my head and I get like stuck on it. Even like a whole beat, I'll hear a melody. I don't know keys and shit. Like, I don't specifically know like how to play this shit. So I'll just play it by ear until I have that melody down, and then I'll just keep that until I need to work on it again. It's that type of shit though. Like, that stuff just pops up randomly and you got to get it out somehow. You got to put it somewhere.
Right.
Can't lose it.
Yeah, man. So that was it, yo. So we got to figure out. So we rated, I guess I would rate that song. I never gave it the final rating.
I think you did.
I never gave it the overall.
You did it?
Nah. Shit. 66%, bro.
That's solid.
You did 65, I did 66. What do we do for...
We gave him 70, I think.
Give him 70?
Yeah.
It's a high hef, bro.
Yeah.
High Hefner.
So
Congratulations, brother.
Yes, congratulations. Shout out to Kahlua Nights, though. I'm still going to continue to bump you, follow your
no
journey.
doubt. Check him out, man. Plug him up.
Let me pull up his Instagram real quick just to make sure I say the right thing.
Dude's dope.
No, he's
This is
definitely
the
dope.
only
He's got
song
a
I've
couple
heard.
projects out.
I'm sure that if you played me like one of the non-single songs, I'd be like, oh shit, like you should have played that, bro.
See, that's why I didn't know like what to pick out of the three. Like I didn't know where to go with it for the beginning.
Because then you get to see who they really are. It's not just like they're trying to
Yeah.
make the single. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You can hear what they really like to talk about, what they really like to get on.
Yeah. See, even right now, that song is the one that he's pushing. Like that's his.
Yeah. No, but that's cool because we just pushed it.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
extra promo.
So yeah, his
bro.
Instagram is just Killua Nice. KILLUANIGHTS. Just one word. That's it.
Word. Check him.
Yeah.
Is he on streaming sites? Spotify,
Yep,
iTunes?
all of those. He's on those. He's got a couple music videos out on YouTube. You can check him out there. Same name. Just type in the name. It'll all pop up.
Word.
He's got a couple projects out. I know I saw an 8-track. I don't know if it was album or EP. It didn't really specify, but I bumped through the whole thing. It was pretty cool.
Word. Good shit, man. Well, then I guess it's your turn this week. You got to find somebody.
I already got somebody.
Oh, shit. You got the clip loaded.
Yeah.
Ready to go. Oh,
the
shit.
next
Should I be worried? Should High Hefner be worried?
I don't know what else he's got.
Talk your shit.
I gotta hear what else he's got. I gotta hear what else he's got to know how worried anybody
From what you heard, though.
From what I heard, I
Yeah.
listened to 2 albums and then a couple solo projects. So
Wow.
I
Damn, you really did your homework.
went through because all right. So the next, I don't know how to present the next one, but it is a collective of people. But there's multiple people in there that I fuck with, so I think I'll present as a collective because they go out. That's the only
How are
way
you
they
gonna
really
do
go
that
out.
though? We're only gonna have to be able to pick their certain parts that they rap. We can't consider like.
Right, so I couldn't
Everybody
find
else.
solo projects for the people that I fucked with out of the collective.
Oh, I need to find someone else, bro.
I'll see. I might just bump it then because I think
Or
It
we
went
could
hard.
just listen to a song where you think really represents him and what he can do, and just even if it's other people on the track, we'll just disregard the other guys and just go off of what he.
that might be the move because there was one guy that came up on the end of one of these songs that pushed me to his page, and then I started following more of his
It's a
stuff.
good
and
sign,
seeing
yo.
what's up.
It's always a good sign.
It was like 7 of them on one song, and he was the
Damn.
last verse. I went to him, and then I found a singer. She's dope.
Speaking of ciphers, check us out. We got a cipher coming soon, y'all. It's in the final editing phases, but
Yes,
Trust
sir.
Cipher, A Night of Trust,
June
coming
16th.
directly for your head tops, bro. It's seriously next level everything, bro.
Y'all ain't never seen nothing like this.
At all, man. Visuals on point, bars, flows, everything. That real shit.
Hell
Bring back the ciphers, yo.
Yo, for real.
Bring back the ciphers. We don't hear enough ciphers. We don't see enough ciphers. What's going on, yo?
Right? There's enough collectives of people that should be doing that already.
These verses could die, bro. Start doing ciphers.
Yeah.
That shit would be hard. You had like DJ Premier or somebody, just like a ill ass DJ come and just 5 fingers of death it, and they just have 5 of y'all just. Come on, bro.
That would be crazy.
Who don't want to see that shit?
And we all know you all have verses that you don't want to put on your shit because it's not going to sell. Because it's not.
should.
It's not that shit. Well,
And
it's
if
not
somebody
the shit that
tells
people are
you-
buying. Like those good ass lyrical verses, like really break down bar by bar.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of that being bought right now, so people are just holding them things. Put them on a
That's
cipher.
true. That's facts.
Put them on a cipher. Drop
That's
them.
facts. Yeah, that shit that you think is not marketable.
Don't
Bring
take
that
the
shit.
16 and break it up bar by bar between 4 songs. Fucking drop the whole 16 on one cipher with
Nah,
yours.
bruh, because then what I'm gonna do with them other 4 songs, bruh?
You gonna have to write another.
You know what I'm saying?
Another what?
So,
32 plus 16. You get another 48 out real quick. Fuck it.
yeah, alright. They not with that shit.
64 shots.
But yeah, man. Where are we at?
Time?
Yeah.
146.
I think that's a good place.
Yeah, no, that's
You know
cool
what I'm
for a solo. I mean, we
Hell yeah. We don't gotta.
We already into this shit.
Facts. We got to it, man. Shout out I Am. Check out, I'm gonna give you his IG. I Am High Hefner. Like Hugh Hef.
That's all one word. No underscores.
No underscores, all one word. That's his IG. Check him out, man. He's on YouTube. High Hefner. Dude's dope, man. Dude's dope.
We're going to play another one of his songs next week against
sir.
somebody who I choose. So we're going to hear more from
Bring
him.
that smoke.
Yeah.
Bring that
About to get
smoke.
somebody.
My man, get down.
So we're going to have to, like, designate an episode for singers or something then, right? Because I can't just put, like, an R&B singing chick against a rapper,
Nah,
right?
it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. But it's, like, she's got dope
We could do
music.
back-to-back, like first do rapper, then singer after.
Okay. That'd be
I
cool.
just have to find somebody.
Yeah.
All right.
But I definitely want to go that route, too, because it's more
Alright.
than just rap out there.
That's cool. That's cool. Bet. I'm with that. All right, y'all. Jungle Magician, Juicillians, whatever the fuck I called you in the beginning. Jungacious, Juicillians.
Juicillians. Jungadarians.
Just gonna call you something completely different every time.
Jungadudiciary. Yeah. You get a new name every episode until someone picks a good one.
Junglese.
Junglies.
Junglese like Chinese, but Junglese. Junglese. All right.
Jungloose.
Anyways, guys, we're getting the fuck out of here, man. Thank you for putting up with this bullshit. A little bit different remix version of Jungle Juice today, but this is what you can expect when it's just me and JR, because we want to save these questions and dares. I don't know if I told you last time, bro. I think that we need to make it a tradition. For every guest before they leave, they gotta give us their own truth or dare to throw into the pot.
I like that a lot.
And
That's, yes.
yeah, we gotta make it so that the next person has to do those, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we could even edit it to where we show, like, all right, this is whatever fucking cute name we want to give it.
this is one of our jungle juicinarians.
Juicinarian
dares.
guest dares that you have to do. It'll be like your first truth and your first dare that you do will be from the previous guest.
Yeah, I like that.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
they do one of each. They do a truth, they do a dare, throw it in the pot.
Yes, sir.
I'm with that. We'll do that for sure.
So, Ward, if you're watching at any point, feel free to send in a truth and a dares.
If not, we're going to just hunt you down and we're going to take it.
If you didn't see last episode, aside from the audio issues, check it out, yo. The pranks were fucking funny. Or the jokes were fucking...
The dares.
The dares, yeah, I can't talk today. The dares, the truths. And I was saying, if you want to see Ward prank call Taco Bell, get real type creepy with him. Like,
Yeah.
that shit was kind of funny though.
The
Like,
end was
I'm gonna
cool.
be like, yeah. It's like, bro, you're wild for that. He was like, no problem. He just fucking, no hesitation, just creeped out.
He already knew what
Poor
he had
Michael
to do.
from Taco Bell. Like he was
Shout
ready.
out Taco Bell Michael.
Yeah, man.
Miles a day. Still showing up to work.
Yeah, bro. So with that, Jungle Jatians,
Jungle
Jungleneses, thank you so much for pulling up.
Thank you.
Pulling up and putting up. Remember, always check for banana peels. Don't get caught slipping. We gotta do, there's a part where, like, we gotta preach
Should we have
before
like
we leave.
we gotta preach before. All right, let me
Yo.
put the logo back up.
Listen, man. They want to catch you slipping.
Don't let him.
Don't let them, man. That's really it.
Have a good one, y'all.
All right, peace.